Our Bundesliga Matchday 2 predictions. Here we go. The first match here we have Hamburger versus St. Pauli. What do you guys think?
I think that this game will end up in a draw. A 2-2 draw.
These two teams, neither of them won their first match. Hamburger 0-0, St. Pauli lost. So I think the match will barely produce over 1.5. So I'll just go with that, over 1.5.
We're coming from the drop zone, right?
No. St. Pauli
St. Pauli was, yeah.
I'll go with over 1.
I'll go over 2.5. 2-2 draw this game.
Okay. Yeah. No. The next match, RB Leipzig versus Heidenheim. I think this is where Leipzig kicks off their season.
Really?
Yeah.
They were humiliated against Bayern.
Yeah.
I don't think that they will just bounce back and win over this Heidenheim team.
They should.
I think they'll struggle again against Heidenheim.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think
What's
so.
your score prediction?
I think they'll struggle, but I think they'll win nonetheless.
Why is this guy confused?
No, he said you can
struggle, but I think they'll win nonetheless.
If they win, that means they've kickstarted their season now. That's what I said.
They won't be like swashbuckling, but they will win.
Okay, so give me a score prediction.
2-1 win for them.
Okay.
I think Leipzig may win, but I think it's just best to bet on goals in this match because Leipzig are the team that concedes easily, and if you compare their rate of conceding and their rate of scoring, they concede more goals than they score. Heidenheim are not up to RB Leipzig level, definitely. So Leipzig are expected to win, but Heidenheim may manage to score at some point. So over 2.5 goals for me.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 3-0 win to Leipzig. I think they're going to kickstart their season from this particular fixture. I think they're going to learn some mistakes from their Bayern fixture, and I think they're going to win this one. That takes us to the next one, of course. Werder Bremen versus Bayer Leverkusen. I don't even know what to say about Bayer Leverkusen. First of all, they sold their manager. They are selling all their players. I don't know if they want to rent the club. Ten Hag of all managers.
They want to start afresh.
How can you lose on the first day to a Hoffenheim as you are a Bayer Leverkusen?
And they
are not a small team.
They are not a small team, but if you give Bayern money that team, a serious team should beat Hoffenheim. If you know you're serious, you're ambitious, you should beat.
Let's leave Bayern out of it.
Exactly. So what are your predictions?
Bayer Leverkusen won the league not too long ago. They are a big team in Bundesliga.
What are your predictions?
Very annoying Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen to lose.
That one is basically sentimental.
Werder against Bayer Leverkusen. I think the game will likely end up in a
draw. That's what me.
In a draw. Although I think Bayer Leverkusen will try to bounce back. I think considering that
I think Ten Hag can never bounce back from anything.
Sure. They have. I know they didn't perform.
You know what they are selling? They've sold all their attackers. Now they want to sell their defenders.
But they've brought in a few players too. Echeverry.
Yeah, I think Bayer Leverkusen should, all things being equal, win this match.
Things might not be equal.
The worst possible outcome here is a draw.
Okay,
so I think I'll go with both teams to score.
What's your score prediction? Seriously,
2-2.
What's yours?
I'm backing Bayer Leverkusen, but nonetheless, I think this game will not be a loss for them. Yeah. So a likely 2-1 win for them or 2-2 draw.
I think they're going to win, but I'm going to back Werder Bremen to score at least 1 goal. My prediction is that Werder Bremen scores at least 1 goal in this particular game. That's my prediction. That takes us to the next one, of course. Stuttgart. This is Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Well, Stuttgart should win this game.
This is where my over 2 will come.
Stuttgart should win this game. I think that even if they lost their first game against Union, they should bounce back and win this Mönchengladbach side that drew their first game. So I think a win for Stuttgart. Also an over 2.5 scoreline. So a likely 3-1 win for Stuttgart.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I do not think Stuttgart to win this game. I'm going to go over 2.5. Both teams to score over 2.5. The match may not end in a draw. A team will win, but I do not want to back Stuttgart. Stuttgart may win if they play better. Mönchengladbach may win if they play better, but go and over 2.5.
Okay, I'm going to stick with a 2-2 scoreline. That's my prediction, and over 2.5. That's my prediction on that. The next one, Hoffenheim versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Eintracht Frankfurt, I think they won their last match.
Hoffenheim won their last match too.
4-1 at home.
That's very impressive.
Hoffenheim won. Your arch nemesis Bayer Leverkusen. Well, I think this game will end up in a win for Eintracht.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I think Hoffenheim scores though.
I think Eintracht wins.
I think Eintracht will win the game. There will be goals in the match, but Eintracht ends up victorious.
I'm not going to back anybody here to win. My score prediction is going to be 2-2 again. What do you guys think your score prediction will be?
I think the Eintracht should manage to win this game by, I don't know if it will be an over 2.5, but I see Eintracht scoring at least 2 goals in this game. So maybe likely maybe likely 2-1 win for Eintracht.
Okay.
I think the match will end 3-2 to Eintracht Frankfurt.
Okay. No problems. Our next match, Augsburg versus the Kings, Bayern Munich.
Augsburg, they won their first match, a little bit surprising for me, against Freiburg. But I think there will be no surprises in this game. I think that Bayern will win them this game.
I think
comfortably, by the way. Bayern will likely win this game by 3 goals.
You don't think Augsburg will score, considering their last?
I think either this game ends in a 3-0 win for Bayern or a 4-1 win for Bayern. But I see Bayern having like a 3 goals cushion this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
For this match, my prediction is that only Bayern will score like 3 goals. So I'm going with Bayern over 2.5. That's only Bayern. If Augsburg like, they should score. One thing here that they will lose. So if they like, they should score. If they like, they should not score. They will definitely lose. But Bayern alone over 2.5 goals.
My own prediction for this particular game is just a straight win for Bayern. I will just go with a straight.
The odd is low for straight win.
I can go with goals too. It's okay. Bayern will score about more than 2 goals, like you said. So that's that on that. The next match, Wolfsburg versus Mainz 05.
Well, this game should be a win for Wolfsburg.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it should be a win. Mainz lost their first match against the newly promoted Cologne. I don't see them winning Wolfsburg, although a surprise could happen. But I think Wolfsburg should win this game. But Wolfsburg won their first match 3-1 to Heidenheim, away from home. Although in Germany, usually home and away is kind of the same. But I think Wolfsburg should win this game by likely there will be goals. That's a certainty, almost a certainty at least. I think likely 3-1, 3-2 win for Wolfsburg against Heidenheim. Against Mainz rather.
I think Wolfsburg will win the game 3-1. So I'm going with a Wolfsburg win or draw, home or draw. But my scoreline prediction for this game, 3-1 win for Wolfsburg.
I think it's going to be a case where both teams score. That's what I'm going to go with. Wolfsburg, I think Mainz will also want to bounce back. First of all, they're in the Champions League qualification. Or the Conference League, Europa League. Which one are they in? They're in one of the European Mainz.
Mainz. Yeah. I should be in the Conference League.
Yeah,
Conference League or Europa League.
Should be Conference League.
So maybe that's what affected them in their last match. I think Mainz are a decent team.
They still have match, so
I think they're a decent team, and I think they're going to want to fight in this game. I see a draw here, so I'm going to go with a 2-2. Mainz versus Wolfsburg. That's my score prediction. You can go with over 2.5, of course. That takes us to the next match. Kind of a tricky match. Dortmund versus Union Berlin. What do you guys think?
Dortmund really, did themselves bad in the last game. They were leading 3-1, and then somehow surprisingly managed to draw that game against Pauli, but 3-3.
That was tough.
I don't know. I didn't know I had no words to describe, that results for them. But I think I'm bouncing back against this Union team. From the records. Usually,
bear in mind that Union won their last game too.
Yeah, Union won, yes, but from the records, Dortmund have almost always won. Union. Dortmund have almost always won. Whether they concede or not, they've almost always won Union, especially when playing at the Signal Iduna Park. Dortmund have almost always won Union, and I see that's continuing in this game. I see a win for Dortmund. And like you said, they usually concede, so a likely 3-1 win for Dortmund, or maybe at least a 2-1, but likely 3-1 win, but nonetheless, no matter the matter, a win for Dortmund in this game.
For me, for this match, I think the game is very, very likely to end in a draw.
Yeah, I'm saying
that for me. I think a high-scoring draw. That's what I think. But I believe that both of these teams are going to score. Yeah. So both teams will score. That's what I'm picking for Dortmund versus Union Berlin.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 3-2 win to Dortmund. 3-2 win to Dortmund. I think Union, they are going to concede more than one. Dortmund are going to concede more than one. But they might win the match, so I'll go with a 3-2 win for them. That's the prediction on that one. The last match, of course, of this match, the 2 Bundesliga predictions, is the match between Cologne and Freiburg.
I see this game being the lowest scoring games amongst all the fixtures. I think the Cologne, Freiburg lost their first game. So
considering what Cologne did in their last game, you don't think they'll beat Freiburg?
I'm not saying they wouldn't win. I'm not actually saying they'll win, lose, or draw. I'm just saying this is going to be the lowest scoring game amongst all the fixtures this coming weekend. I see this game likely ending in a 1-0 win for someone or a 1-1 draw. Maybe. But actually, I'll actually go with a 1-1 draw. Or even if let me put it this way: a 1-1 draw, a 1-0 win, or at most a 2-0 win for one of the teams. I cannot categorically say which team right now, but playing an under 2.5 It's it is likelihood.
in a German league.
Exactly. I agree that
it happens.
I agree that the match has a propensity of being low scoring, yes, but you cannot back play under in German league. It's very
No.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's not advisable to play under in the German league.
Maybe.
So for me, instead of going with under 2.5, I would rather go with over 1.5 because the match may end 1-1, may end 2-0.
I'm going to pick Cologne to score here. That's mine.
Maybe they'll score. Maybe Freiburg will score. But who knows? It might end up 1-0 or 2-0
Or 2 or 1-1.
Or 1-1.
Yeah, I'm picking over 1.5 goals for this game.
Under 2.5.
Yeah, and under
you even say
2.5.
under 3.
And under 2.5.
Wow.
I don't think I'm up to 3 goals in the game.
Oh, okay.
I think it will be that tight.
That's those were our predictions. Of course, I picked this particular game. I picked Cologne to score, and then he picked over 1, and then he picked under 2 in this particular game. So those were our predictions. Our Bundesliga Matchday 2 predictions. As always, we love you guys. We love your support. Keep doing what you're doing.
Please, thank you guys for sticking with us. Thank you guys for watching this video to this very point. Do well to subscribe if you've not already done that. Please do well to like our videos, like this one and the subsequent ones too, and do well to also share our videos, share on your various timelines, share on your various platforms, share on your various social media handles, and as well do share with your village people. And as well, please leave your comments in the comment section. We do read what you write there. You can banter, but do that respectfully, and also hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we drop our new videos. So until the next video, guys, bye.